I forgot last month's video. Or I didn't forget it, I just didn't do it. But look, a lot's going on. I haven't had a ton of time to edit, and I've been in the woods filming, right? We've been predator hunting, small game hunting. We've got a little bit of fishing going on. We've been enrolling in tournaments. We got our trip booked to Cape Charles. We're planning on some fishing in Charleston, South Carolina. And the one I'm most excited about this March is a 2-week trip to Europe with a planned fishing trip in Ireland. Let's get right into it. First up, guys, we have LIVETARGET hollow body Sunfish. This is a topwater bait, guys. Pretty straightforward. It's actually an extremely detailed sunfish, right? Just a little brim. It is pumpkin down the back, speckled on the side with pumpkin and gold along the belly. It's kind of a light blue through the body, pretty defined gill plate, and a double hook design, kind of like your frog topwaters. What I like about these hooks is they are Eagle Claw trocar. Now, Eagle Claw gets a bad rap. A lot of people chalk them up as kind of like your budget hook, but their trocar line of hooks are top of the line. I probably fish this on braid, cast it out around some structure, lily pads, grass, and I would work it straight back to me, kind of a popping and rocking motion. You could even kind of wig-wag it back to you if you wanted to. Next up, we have SPRO Bronzeye Shad. Okay, yeah. Sports professionals, guys, you all know this brand. It is one of the top brands out there. This is the Dean Rojas Bronzeye Shad 65. Another topwater. And it's a dual hook design as well. What's a little unique about this one is the color. Now, it's called a Bronzeye Shad. Do you see that? And it's definitely bronze. A dark brown down the back with brown stripes, a gold belly. If you put your hand over it, it looks like a snake head. And that's a little creepy. Now, the one thing about this one that I notice is a little bit different than, say, your standard topwater frog design is that the tail is vertical. Instead of it, the kind of skirt coming out side by side, it's flipped. And this is actually using Gamakatsu hooks. So these are top of the line, guys. I am a huge Gamakatsu fan. That is my hook of choice. This will go in the box with topwater. Again, a little strange for this time of year, but who cares? We have Owner Shaky football head. Guys, if you have not fished a Shaky head, then you're missing out. These are 1/8 ounce jig heads, okay? Now what's unique about a Shaky head is they kind of have a threaded little spiral there. And what you would do is you would thread your soft plastic onto this, and then you would tuck the hook into the body of the worm. Now what's unique about a Shaky head is on cast, these tend to walk on the jig head. And if you use the appropriate plastic, say like a trick worm or finesse worm, the worm will float above the jig head, and you'll kind of work it along the bottom, similar to a jig. Great in rock structure, flat bottoms, great just pretty much anywhere. As a matter of fact, this is the Owner brand, and the several packs of these I have in my tackle box are the exact ones I'm holding. The heads are a little bit different colors, but Owner, you cannot go wrong. Let's see, V&M Baits Pacemaker Series Jigs. Guys, this is a football jig, brushless design, 1/2 ounce, and it looks to be a pretty dark pumpkin and black. That's what it looks. Almost black, guys. What's unique about a football jig head is football jig head will stay upright, similar to what we talked about on the Shaky head hooks. It's got a wider platform, it's more stable. This is great for deeper water. Really, you could use this anywhere. For me, less is more when it comes to a jig. A lot of guys get more aggressive, and again, depending on the body of water, depending on the time of year, you're gonna wanna change up your retrieve. I always start slow and smooth. I'll go from a slow drag to a light pop to a more aggressive thump on retrieve. Find what works for you guys. You know I have an obnoxious amount of trailers. I like to accessorize my jigs. You can put just about anything you want on this one. That will be going in my jig box. Up next, we have Riot Baits Baton. You guys have heard me say this before, and I will say it again. Mystery Tackle Box does a fantastic job of putting everything you need in the box. Guys, this is a pumpkin seed design. Interesting, it's flat on one end, and throughout the body it kind of tapers, it kind of waves off to the tail end, almost has like a trick tail on it. It is a purple, black, and green fleck through the body. It's a beautiful color, actually. Let's see if it smells like anything. Now, what's great about these and that specific tail design, because it looks like a trick worm, the fall is so realistic on these guys. This goes hand in hand with the shaky head jigs right here. Okay, that is a beautiful combination. Cast this out on its fall, it just has a beautiful, beautiful, very realistic swimming motion on the bottom. This particular bait will stay floating, and you can work it in any number of ways. Beautiful combination, love it. Perfect for this time of year, perfect for any time of year, guys. Riot Z-Man Big TRD. I see what you did there. I see what you did. It's perfect for a Ned Rig. These guys are short, kind of stumpy. I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I have rarely fished this for no other reason than it's kind of new, it's kind of foreign to me. A Ned Rig design is just a simple jig head. You feed it through with the hook protruding from the body. And again, this particular design is going to dance across the bottom. You can retrieve this any number of ways. I've seen guys who will hit the bottom, come off the bottom just a tad, and fish it like a swim. I've seen guys just slow drag, and I've seen guys kind of thump on the return. They say that this particular setup, a Ned Rig, will get a bite anytime. When all else fails, you pull out the Ned Rig. It is a green pumpkin design with gold, red, and silver fleck through the body. It's slightly ribbed up through the first portion of the body, and it's got kind of a bumped feel and texture to it. I can tell by touching it, it's salted. Anytime you have salt on your plastic or some sort of attractant, that's that extra half a second that bass is gonna hold onto that bait that gives you the time you need to effectively set the hook. Guys, that's it for our February 2019 unboxing. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna give another box away. I've got a whole stack of them going on back here. If you're new here, then you don't know, every giveaway I throw in a Bait and Weight Outdoors logo decal. Here's what you have to do to win. Guys, we're gonna change it up a little bit. I need you to leave me a comment below. I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to go out on Instagram, check out Bait and Weight Outdoors, follow us, leave us a comment on the mystery tackle box post, and we'll announce the winner on next month's unboxing video. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the support. Stay with us.